Sunday morning in Glasgow, Virginia, and I'm heading to church. Today will be on the river. So I've borrowed a pretty Sunday dress from the caretaker at the hostel that I used to caretake for back in June. And so that was nice of her to lend me a dress so I don't have to go to church in my hiking shorts and t-shirt. Sun's not out, but that's all right. The company will be nice. And look who's here. Barry Manilow the dinosaur. The church service is on the river this morning, so I'm heading that way. It's kind of foggy, it might rain, we'll see what happens. And then I'm hitting the trail, but not in a dress. I'm gonna go see some old friends. This is the church, the Episcopal church. I'm not Episcopalian, but they used to do the hiker feeds on Mondays when I was caretaking here for the hikers. And so I'm gonna go see some old friends. Service is on the river this morning, so that should be nice. So I'm just walking that way. Should be a nice day. And then I'm hitting the trail after that. Church was wonderful, and now I'm heading back to the hostel, but I had to stop and say hi to my friend Barry Manilow. My original plan was to get back to the trail this afternoon. I still may, but it's almost 2 o'clock because the church was down by the river and they had some guests, about a dozen boys from a local home, the boys' home of Virginia. And the people were just so wonderful, and I had so much fun getting to know the boys and the staff and so forth. And then they had lunch back at the church, and I've just eaten so much. And one of the boys had a birthday, so I ate cake, and I'm stuffed, and it's hot, and it's after 2, and that might add up to taking another day. I don't know. I should get back on the trail. Maybe I'll just commit to first thing in the morning. I can't imagine hitting the trail right now in this blaring sun with such a full stomach. Trying to hike on a very full stomach is very difficult. So I know it sounds like an excuse. Maybe it is. But it doesn't seem appealing to me, so I don't know, gotta think of that. And I don't want to leave too late because then it'll get dark. If I leave when it's cooled off, like 5 o'clock or so, 6 o'clock, how far am I gonna go at that hour? So, oh well, we'll see. But I thoroughly enjoyed seeing my old friends from the church who used to run the hiker feed, and made some new friends as well. So it was time well spent. Even if I don't hit the trail today, I think the day is definitely not wasted. Kind of funny to be back here at Stanimals hostel, where I did the work for stay, and then looking in the refrigerator, finding after 2 months, score leftover pizza. So that's what's for dinner. In the freezer. It's not gone bad, it was in the freezer. So that was cool. Bonus. So what are they, sour cream and onion crickets?
I think they're cheese flavored.
And bacon.
And
cheese
bacon?
And bacon flavored.
Let me look at.
Take out the back legs.
Yeah, let's see. Let me see it. What they look like in your hand. Oh,
Look at this.
Look.
So cute. It's
they're not so cute.
They're looking at you.
No, wait. Ew. Wait. Hold, it's dark in here. I gotta put the light on. Hold on. All right, let's see.
Crickets.
Ew. Okay. And they're sour cream flavored. Okay. Here
Not
we go.
sour cream. Why? Bacon and cheese.
Bacon. Cheese and bacon flavored. They have to. Oh god.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
See?
That's the legs, right?
This is not.
Yeah, you don't want that part. Nobody ever listens to me.
Crunch.
I'm not
princess-
egging this on.
It is sitting in the massage chair, sipping the
Queen
wine.
goddess of the universe.
Queen goddess of the universe. We've got Army snoring away. And pizza and crickets.
With Coyote.
With Coyote, that's right. Don't eat Coyote. Somebody's going to think you're eating Coyote. Crickets, pizza, and Coyote. Coyote is your name.
Yeah, like the animal that lives in a desert in house.
Yeah.
Or lives in my backyard in Texas.
Really?
Sure.
My brother lives up there.
Warning.
Warning, the following presentation may contain gruesome images and inappropriate actions. But either way, let's get serious now.
Oh, good.
It was 21:50. The world came to the end. We had finally killed ourselves into a bliss. The few remaining survivals that were prepared, gathered food, and survived. Now, we didn't just kill ourselves, nature did. We came too far. As we were exploring Amazon wilderness, we got infected with a neurovirus that affected the way mind would work, and eventually that virus evolved, causing apocalypse. The world was in chaos. Everyone was in panic. They tried to kill. They took whatever they wanted, and the virus spread. And eventually, 95% of population was wiped out. Only the strongest were left, and those who prepared.
It's not funny, it's very serious. Very serious.
Do I look like I'm laughing?
Yes, actually. Okay.
That's the sounds of the dying.
Oh my god. Continue. That's all he's got. Oh, was that
So
it?
no, it continues.
It continues.
What was his name again?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. He was the smart one. He prepared for apocalypse. He had a bunker in which he hid all his food. But
Deep fried crickets.
yes, deep fried crickets were his reserve, but he did not have a gun. So he locked his doors, but he did not know that we had a special weapon of our own. The Grasshopper. She quite literally had the ability to pick any lock. And then she had the legs enough to kick that door open because she was the Grasshopper. Either way, we got Jonathan surrounded. We pin him to the ground and robbed his place. We put a hood over his head and we dragged him outside. And days went by and night.
Is there a moral to this story? No,
Yes.
just death.
Yes, definitely.
No. Either way, we dragged them back to their base of operation where they had a bunch of people spinning this enormous wheel for energy. Not that kind of wheel. They are hamsters. Either way, you see like Pirates of Caribbean where they spin that wheel around and around. Either way. But he said, no. Boom! And one after another the survivors fell, dying. And eventually there was only one left. Any guesses?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Oh, no. What's the moral?
And he's like, you kidding me? I've been saving this food for a while. You wanna kill me now? You took all my food, you took all my money, and now you wanna make me... So either way, eventually everyone died.
Except.
Except Ham. And the Grasshopper, and Coyote.
What about Texas?
This all happened.
Texas will always survive.
Texas, no, zombies slow Texas. They love heat because in cold they cannot operate. It slows them down, so they need heat like amphibians. Either way, we all went our separate ways soon after Carey. Here's the moral of this story. If you're in a zombie apocalypse and you have a bank full of food, bring a damn gun.